Alright, so the computer crashed. Well, loading into this, I'll just create a new world. It's turn on commands. Yeah, unfortunately it just crashed. Just in case the world's corrupted, I don't want to click on it and then corrupt it again. Or crash it again. So, thankfully we're now near a coal vein. I've been having these issues with my computer. It's just an issue with the RAM. I'm getting new RAM chips soon. What does it say, number one? Finster? Finster. I'm not a... Why do you have a crown by your name, by the way? Wait, is the mic on? Did it happen again? No, it didn't. It's just quiet for some reason. Okay, now I have enough to make a... insane work. So, oh no, that wasn't anything from the mod. For a second I thought that was another one of those pop-ups. In the other stream, it said, like I left the world limits. And that's one of the things this mod does. Randomly there'll be little pop-ups that come up warning you about things. Or saying things that are weird, or saying somebody joined the game. Drink. Corn whiskey sucks. I heart corn whiskey. Put that on a shirt. It's gonna be my channel thing now. It's just gonna be the meme. Yeah, it says I left the confines. I think that's probably the first event that you see, because that happened in the other world. I smell like cigarettes. When do you think Notch is gonna add cigarettes into Minecraft? Then I can be addicted in the game and in real life. It's late at night. It's not a school night, so like, do you have a function or something to go do tomorrow? Not assuming that you're A minor. I tried to not make that sound cringe by making fun of the people who say it, but it still ended up cringe. Yeah, it would depend on whatever time zone you're in. For me, it's only 10:57. If you're in like England or France, where it's, I don't know, I think it's in the midnight or something. Is that, okay, that's a village. That's not a structure in the mod. What I explained earlier is that one of the things that comes with this mod is randomly TNT will spawn around you. So building a base isn't really practical, because randomly the TNT can just go off and blow up your entire business. Just realized gaming while drinking doesn't make for very entertaining content. Yeah, that's the solution. Really, the only thing you can do is make a water bucket. Put it down and hope that it didn't land somewhere where the water bucket won't protect it. Take this. Where's some hay bales? Seem kind of cramped in there. You seem lonely. I can fix that. No. Cause baby, you're a firework. I could get the Eye of the Sea, is that what it's called? It's built an underwater base. The ingredients for a pumpkin pie are wheat, 1 egg, and a pumpkin, right? Oh, and sugar, sorry. Wheat, sugar, and a pumpkin and an egg. So I have the sugar, don't have the wheat. Could find the chicken. You want me to fight the chicken? Cause baby, you're a firework. I'm making believe in just another way of dreaming. Making believe it's true. Okay. In my lonely room, we're dancing like... Oh, that's new. We used to do. Making believe I'm talking to you. Wish you could something to say. I'm here in my room. In my lonely room, we're dancing like we used to do. Making believe is just another way of dreaming. Making believe it's you. Oh, hold on. If I was a smarter man, I could have figured out a way to knock him to the lava and get some cooked steak. I can really only do like low tones. If you ever listen to an Ink Spot song and there's that one guy who always sings really low. Dear in my heart, baby. That's more Elvis. Honey child. Honey child is not a slang term anymore. Unfortunately. What was I even gonna make? Oh. I don't have that mod that makes you allows you to sort things. Does Drake even sing? I guess he does. I have enough to make a furnace now. This isn't really a good spot, so I'm going to make an axe and then move to a slightly larger house. And I'll take this chest with me, and I'll just plant the flower somewhere. See, usually, like the first few days, not much happens, and then, like after the sky finally starts changing, stuff's hitting the fan. What's the biggest house? It's that one with the tables in it. Oh, there we go. The thing though with pumpkin pie is that the regeneration isn't very good, right? Like it burns quickly. It's the same with any other sweet, sugary treat in Minecraft. can use these for fuel. We're dancing like we used to do. Making believe we're talking to you. Wish you could hear what I'm saying. And hear it. Oh, there it is. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to use the crafting table to make bread. What is your village? I am the intruder in this situation, so I cannot be mad at you for taking the bed. The furnace there, it's probably not aesthetically the most pleasing. Have anything else to smelt? Not really seeing much. Hopefully things will get weirder as times go by. It randomly will build a, the trap door, the pressure plate in the middle trap, the TNT in the middle. I haven't seen that. We're dancing like we used to do, making believe. Oh no, the hill's not steep enough. I was gonna be like, oh no, unfortunately the Nitwick fell. What a shame. I would be like that. I forgot to, I'll use those as fuel later. For now, I'll just mine a little bit. There's a cave back here, actually. First, I was going to try and find a cliff to start mining into. Or no, exposed rock is over here. In my room. I've had that Ink Spot song stuck in my head for the past few days. Stuff with Roblox is getting bizarre. I went in there earlier and it, like, 2 of the games that I joined with the mic, it was just a guy yelling the N-word. Or, well, technically the guy wasn't yelling it, it was some audio that he downloaded. That's humor. Instagram Reels humor. I feel like Instagram Reels has been a big proponent in the resurgence of edgy humor in recent times. Because you go on Instagram Reels, if you're not, like, actively liking stuff like that, you're not going to get it. But if it happens to show up on your timeline, or if you're liking, like, meme content that's a little bit edgy, you'll randomly get a video with just the N-word spammed 45 times. And then if you like that, your timeline can just become that. To be fair to him, if you were screaming it as loud as that guy was, repeatedly, you'd throw your voice out in 10 minutes. I don't have coal. Yeah, that was like, from what I remember, there was people who were posting like shock videos, but they had AI filters over them. Like there was a Minions AI filter, so you could barely tell what was going on, but the audio was there, and the system couldn't detect it. Did something just show up? I don't know. I thought I just saw text next to my pickaxe. But there was actually, I think, also a day where actual gore content, unfiltered, was showing up on people's For You pages, and then they just wrote it off and like, oh, we have very good security, actually. Stop worrying. And people made theories about how, like, it was trying to demoralize the population. Like, oh, we're going to show the kids or people gore content to change their opinions on things, and they'll be less surprised when it shows up on the news. I don't know about that. I mean, I don't trust Mark Zuckerberg, but I feel like that would be a weird direction to go. Well, thank you for showing me copper. Wait, is there copper stuff in this? Didn't they add copper tools in this update? I'll just take it, just in case. Yeah, let me wear down my pickaxe to get copper. Yeah, there is nothing here. There's no iron whatsoever, no coal. This is the worst luck I think I've gotten mining. Making believe. I'm just gonna abandon this cliff face. Just enough to make another pickaxe. I'll try mining over here. Well, yeah, see, immediately I'm getting better luck. I like these mods more because, I said this in the other part, but like those big creatures that just stalk you are very scary. As they get stuck on things way too easily, so that the whole creep factor immediately evaporates as soon as it gets stuck in a goofy position, or if it falls in water. Like 90% of those mods, as soon as the mob falls into water, it just gets stuck and it can't move. Or it moves at like 1 pixel per hour, and it's like there's no point of even worrying. It's kind of a big jump. A boat or schizophrenia. I don't really watch Asmongold very often, but I swear it's related to this schizophrenia thing, but he was talking about how people like will say anybody with power, like the sociopaths and the psychopaths are the ones in power, and he's like, no, that most sociopaths and psychopaths ruin their lives and they go nowhere and they go in jail. And that's 100% true. I mean, like, the only reason that those people get into power is because they came from a family of power. Maybe like a long time ago, or a family member was more or less normal, and then they had a kid who had some sort of condition, and they were given power. Because people who are like antisocial personality disorder are not very good leaders. Or I don't know what the situation with Steve Jobs is. I just know that he was kind of a ruthless prick. But I know for a fact Elon Musk is like, he definitely has some sort of autism, but also I heard one thing he said to his ex-wife was like, he told her, if you were my employee, I would fire you. And then people at Tesla talk about how he's very ruthless. The same thing goes for Steve Jobs. Like, in the thing with him, Elon Musk, though, I know for a fact, is he came from money. So he was enabled, and he had the proper resources to make his own career. Yeah, I definitely saw text that time. Yeah, but like, most world leaders, they were in politics before they became a leader, or in some instances, they led a very powerful movement, and they were able to manipulate people. Like, this technically isn't a world leader, but Charles Manson was definitely some sort of schizophrenic or something like that, but he was very charming, and he was good with the guitar. He was also very attractive. That's the thing. People will look at you weird if you ever admit somebody who's evil is attractive, and it's like, that doesn't mean anything. Like, part of the reason why people followed Charles Manson is because he was so attractive. And by people, I mean young girls who were just out of high school and didn't know where they were going in life. And this attractive looking guy comes up to them, and he can play the guitar, and he's like, I can promise you a better life if you come on my ranch, and we can have all kinds of drugs and do all kinds of things, and we can be away from the people. Oh, there's a cave. So how bright am I? How bright am I? No, how bright is the screen? Okay, it's on bright. Okay, yeah, I really am there is zero copper in this world. That's the actual horror. All I'm getting is coal and... did I say copper? I mean, there's no iron in this world. All I'm getting is copper and coal. Oh, finally, there's a one. How good is... 7 attack damage. I was confused for a second where that light was coming from. More copper. Great. I could make torches, but I think this space is too small to really spawn any mobs, besides that one. It's also not very big, so there's not really a point. Oh, finally. I just need a... This is about as much copper as I need for now. I just want to make a bucket, and I want to make an iron pickaxe and an iron axe. I threw in the coal as well. I hear a zombie. Oh, it's gonna come in here, isn't it? Hold on. Well, this isn't like this. There's no real mob that chases you. I've seen those other mods, and you can immediately tell if something spawned in because it'll play a loud shriek. This mod is like a psychological almost, or it's kind of like a creepypasta in the way that there's a virus almost that's infected your computer. Oh, great. Wait, did this... I think... Why did it just open the command prompt and crash the game? Okay. Oh no, it didn't crash the game. I'm assuming that has to be something with the mod. It just brought up the command prompt. Nothing interesting. One part of this mod as well is it'll show you random messages on your PC. I'm not going to go onto my PC and look at those. It's just like the entity telling you I'm here and I'm watching. It's called Split Self. Important thing with torches, however, is that it allows you to know where you left off. So I'm gonna have to mine up. Thankfully, I have enough wood and enough pickaxe to be able to do that. Thank you for the diorite. It's really going to be helpful. Hold on, I know exactly what I can use that diorite for. Oh no, he's mining. Dirt with a pickaxe. Use that. It's like I never had diorite to begin with. Sorry. Not sorry. So, yeah, so far really just the random text in the corner of the screen and the warning about